Welcome back to Spider-Man and to SpeterTV. Subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell to let your Speter sense tingle when I upload. Now if you're watching this, I'm assuming you don't need me to break the news to you. Spider-Man's back for one movie and one appearance elsewhere in the MCU. According to Variety, Marvel Disney's getting a quarter of the profits as opposed to the 5% they were getting, and putting up about a quarter of the cost. And if you are the one person for whom I was the first person to tell you that, you are my mother, so thank you, hi. I appreciate the birth. But yeah, here we are, Spider-Man's back and I feel obligated to talk about it. Well, for one, I'm not really as hyped up as a lot of people are because, well, I wasn't really as hyped down as a lot of people were. That's not a term. But from the jump, it just felt like public negotiation to me, which chances are it probably was. So I didn't really see the need to get too freaked out about it until there were actually, movies in progress and being produced. Until then, they had plenty of time to get a deal together. So now, my question, and my reason for making this video outside of just regurgitating information. Where do we go from here? Okay, I know it's a basic question, but I haven't really made a lot of videos lately. I need to get more consistent again. It's Spider-Man, I gotta talk about it, okay? Well, out of universe, in, the real universe, Sony and the MCU make this third movie and allow this last appearance for right now and go from there. Maybe renegotiate, maybe split this off into Sony's Spider-Verse, which does not look good. But maybe by then it will. We go from here, then see what happens. That's still obvious. Why am I making this video? In universe though, you can do a whole lot right now. Since we have Jameson now, this could be a great time to incorporate Scorpion, who's already been teased with Matt Gargan played by Michael Mando. In the comics, Jameson essentially creates Scorpion, and he, hunts down Spider-Man like villains tend to do. And also, J. Jonah Jameson in the comics commissioned the creation of Spencer Smythe's SpiderSlayers. I made that sentence difficult on purpose and I got through it. And with the SpiderSlayers, Jameson himself could pilot them to hunt Spider-Man. So the theme here, Spider-Man being hunted, that seems to be the inevitable theme of this third movie. At least if you ask me. That strikes me as the organic direction right now. And then from there, I feel like you have to end it pretty conclusively. Where if Spider-Man has to leave the MCU at that point, you can do it in a way that makes sense in the story. Now, no one knows at this point if his other appearance in the MCU is going to be before or after his own next movie. But either way, you cannot end it on a cliffhanger like you did with Far From Home, unless you already have a deal in place. Now from there, maybe Sony just takes him and uses him in their own stuff that they got going on with Venom and Morbius and Madam Web for some reason. I don't know what they're doing, but maybe, I don't know. Or maybe in the fourth movie, this feels to me like it would be the good time for Kraven the Hunter to come in as the villain, after Spider-Man proves himself as worthy prey and catches his attention. And to me, that would go a good way to finally get into the Sinister Six that I know Sony really has been wanting to get to for the longest. And also, I know Ryan Coogler wanted to use Kraven in Black Panther, so if the deal was extended, maybe there could be some crossover there with at least Black Panther and or Kraven one way or another in some direction. And with Smythe and the SpiderSlayers and the third movie that I mentioned and forgot to talk about then, you have more of the science atmosphere, more of the scientific environment around Spider-Man from the comics incorporated here. And then you can find your way into incorporating Norman Osborn and or Otto Octavius, and then you finally have your introduction to probably his two most iconic villains. But I don't know, that's just my quick, not very detailed pitch. I think I usually make better videos than this, so if this is your first video, feel free to check out the rest of the channel. I have other Spider-Man videos and a lot of, other stuff. I got bad at this. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell to let your Speter sense tingle when I upload. Let me know in the comments what you think about the new deal and where you want to see Spider-Man go from here. I think I'll see you soon. Yeah, we'll see.